Erbend 10-foot power CNC folder setup part 3, testing and final adjustments. To test your Erbend 10-foot power folder with your on-site technician, we recommend creating and executing a series of simple profiles to ensure all parts of the machine are working correctly. There are two ways to create a bend profile. The first is line by line, accessed via the production menu, where the operator manually inputs all information one field at a time. To start, the fields across the top, which are part name, material, width, length, and thickness, will be entered when creating a new part. The numbers on the far left, labeled step, are the order or bend sequence. Using a specific bend sequence allows the operator to more easily execute complex bends where, for example, they might need to bend hems first. Other input fields for line by line include bend type, where you can select a standard bend, hem, or radius, back gauge position to adjust the depth of the spring fingers on the material table, folding angle, clamp beam up, which adjusts the opening height of the clamping beam. This can be useful when creating larger profiles that require a larger opening to position or remove from the machine. Clamp beam down, which adjusts the closing height of the clamping beam for hemming. Radius step number and length allows the operator to fine-tune the size and refinement of radius bends. And finally, back gauge, play and pause, and fingers on or off allow the operator to pause or turn off the automated material positioning and manually move the material to whichever depth or position they need. The operator can save the profile they created using the Save Part menu item at the far right of the screen. Below that option, they can also load previously created profiles. The next way to create a bend profile is 2D drawing, located within the Settings menu. It is accessed by pressing the pencil and line icon at the left. From there, you'll name the part and choose material, thickness, and length at the top. Then press the double arrow key in the upper right corner to move onto the drawing screen. On the drawing screen, press the pencil icon, then you can create a profile on screen by drawing an approximate shape of the profile you'd like to create. Once drawn, you'll refine each point individually to get the exact dimensions needed. As shown in the video, the operator will touch each of the points or vertices on the profile and adjust via the table on the right. Adjustments include bend type, length, angle, and radius details if applicable. Note that these are the same parameters as line-by-line profile creation, since 2D drawings are converted to line-by-line for production. To continue, press the double arrow button at the top right corner of the drawing. This will bring you to a screen where you validate the bend sequence of the profile. As shown in the video, the operator will tap each of the angles on the profile, then there is an option to select L1 or L2 that identifies which side of the bend goes into the machine. Pressing the cross-section image on the right will show in detail how the material will be oriented in the machine based on the operator's selection. Also, importantly, the cross-section image will identify potential collisions of material and machine, so keep those in mind when choosing both sequence and material orientation. Once satisfied with the orientation, tap either L1 or L2 again, then the angle will be validated and turn red. From there, the operator can move on to the next bend for validation. The order that the operator selects and validates each of the bends will be the bend sequence when the drawing is moved into the production screen. So, the operator should carefully consider the physical fabrication of a profile when selecting each angle in order. Once all the bends are validated and showing red, press the double arrow button in the upper right again, then select Production from the main menu to execute the bending of the profile you created via 2D drawing. Whether you've created a profile via the line-by-line function or via 2D drawing, executing bends on the production screen will be the same process. Press the green Start button, insert material into the machine until it is resting against the back gauge, then follow the foot pedal directions on the main screen highlighted in green to operate the pedal and execute each bend. Note that for profiles with multiple bends, the operator can step into the light beam of the machine and the operation will pause. This will be necessary during multi-step complex bends so that the operator can adjust the material position and ensure it is still flush with the fingers on the material table, or flip the material so that it is in the correct orientation. The bending sequence will automatically resume once the operator steps back out of the light beam, or if paused for too long, the screen will indicate how to resume via the foot pedal. Once you are familiar with creating bend profiles with both line-by-line and 2D drawing functions, your on-site factory-trained technician will review other key functions and capabilities of the machine, including how to save profiles to your library and how to edit or duplicate profiles, how to change tooling settings, programming permanent corrections for different materials, and how to connect the machine to your shop's Wi-Fi and update as necessary. And although the machine capabilities and limitations are detailed in the technical literature, for example, it's not recommended that the machine be used to bend diamond plate, the on-site technician will also review these parameters in detail to ensure safe and successful use of the machine. Finally, as you begin using the machine, some other recommended spare parts include material table spring fingers, as mentioned, main and e-stop switches, breakers,